Wilmington, the heart of the harbor, is part of the city of Los Angeles. Located just 19 miles south of LA, via the Harbor Freeway, Wilmington is on the inner harbor of the huge port of Los Angeles, the largest and busiest harbor on the West Coast. Romance and adventure wind through the streets of Wilmington, touching the life of every resident and making Wilmington one of the most interesting and exciting communities on the West Coast. The gentle breezes of the Pacific give Wilmington an almost perfect smog-free climate, mild year-round. The 50,880 residents, circa 1959, like the small-town friendly neighborliness of their community and the unexcelled municipal services of Los Angeles. Dominated by the port and the great city of Los Angeles, of which he's a part, a lesser community than Wilmington might have lost her identity. But Wilmington grew in stature and is still growing. This is largely due to the people, who found that living and working in Wilmington was ideal. Within Wilmington, there are excellent recreational facilities. Lovely Banning Park, on the site of the mansion of General Phineas Banning, founder of Wilmington, is a 20-acre oasis of beautiful trees, formal gardens, green lawns, and playgrounds. It was largely due to Banning's efforts in improving the harbor that the United States decided to construct its Union headquarters for the Department of the Southwest in Wilmington in 1862. Named after General Richard C. Drum, Drum Barracks cost over $1 million to build. The thriving and expanding industrial activity of Wilmington has helped to develop and support a completely modern and convenient retail business district. In addition to industry and commerce, both education and art have played a crucial role in the development of Wilmington. The crude facilities of the harbor were viewed with disbelief one morning in 1851 when Phineas Banning came ashore. He envisioned a huge harbor where even the largest ship could come right up to the dock, and a thriving city by the Deepwater Harbor. With this vision in mind, General Banning founded Wilmington in 1858, naming it after his hometown in Delaware. For a while, Wilmington was an agricultural community, but the development of the railroad and the spectacular improvement of the harbor turned the community to commerce and industry. To maintain the free harbor and secure its continued growth, Wilmington and San Pedro voted to consolidate with Los Angeles in 1909. Today, Wilmington is a thriving community through which flows the peoples and the commerce of America and the world. With a history that dates back to the first ships to discover California, Wilmington will continue to host the ships of the world. Their calls, in increasing numbers, and the expanding industrial development of the community, coupled with the enthusiasm and ability of Wilmington's far-sighted leaders, are destined to make Wilmington's future even more dynamic. Please stay tuned for a few words from some of our locals.
Banning Park.
The park.
They had baseball games there. Picnic here all the time. Looking for crawdads when we were little kids. Stealing the duck eggs. There were a lot of ducks. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. My mother realized how much trouble I was getting into, and not jail time, but other little odds and ends, which were minor at that time, but they're major now. for like stealing cars, stealing tires, stealing hubcaps, stuff like that. We didn't fight with other people. Not like now. Now they'll shoot you up for no reason, whether you know them or not. It deteriorated real bad. We used to, if you didn't like somebody and you got in a fight, that was it. You got in a fight with him. I got in a couple of fights myself. And pretty soon, it escalated. You know? That's when everybody started carrying guns and knives. And you couldn't walk inside this park no more. It's gotten better. It's gotten better. In the sense that the different gangs in different neighborhoods. What I don't like about it is because they refer to a lot of young guys as gang members, when in reality they aren't gangs. Yeah. Technically, I was not a member of the All Street Gang. I hung around with them, you know what I mean? But you know, like a lot of even small barrios, you know, they have a certain group of people that hang around with different people. You get used to it.
Did you ever see it as a bad thing?
Yes, definitely. That's why my son's involved in the Coalition for a Safe Environment. And he's fighting all this. And lawsuits against the companies, you know, for pollution.
Right now, because we're building this new park here, it was Banning Park, because everything that I did at Banning Park. I played softball there, I played basketball there. We used to go to the little creeks that used to run through there, and they had the little bridges. We'd go there and catch crawdads, and we'd take them home and boil them in water, and that was our shrimp of the day.
Wow.
Industry changed, I mean, completely eliminated a lot of things that were very prominent here. I remember I used to walk all the way to Brighton Beach, and they took the best beach around here in this area by building the naval shipyard there. Well, in those days, you know, the element of gangs was very present, but it wasn't all that bad here in Wilmington. They had the L Street Gang, and in Torrance we had La Rana, and in Watts, of course, we had the Watts Gang, and you know, if it wasn't for sports, I wouldn't, you know, it helped me to get out of being a gangbanger, because I knew everybody that was in gangs here. They called them the Park Posse at that time. What we used to say was that when we went to school, because we lived on the east side, that all the poor kids lived on the east side, and everybody west of Avalon Boulevard were all the ritzy kids.
Yeah.
The east-west rivalry.
Yeah. You always hear of that.
Yeah, that became a factor after I got back. You know, that it was east and west, and I don't know why they did that. It's all Wilmington. To me, it's all Wilmington.
Right.
This guy just walked by right now. He had a Dodger shirt on. So he's like, Aztec Power. And I'm like, wait a minute, did he say Aztec Power? Or does Carla look like Austin Powers?